Hello YouTube, this is going to be my Dominion Tower guide and tips, how to get here, everything like that. Now to start off this guide, I will show you guys how to get here. There are many ways to get to the Dominion Tower. Since you can get in here, I'm guessing you are an experienced Runescape player. Now, to get in here, you will need a 110 combat at least, and I cannot remember what quest points or quests are needed. Now, to get here, you see Lumbridge. You just walk around this, go into the Shanty Pass, walk right here, over this bridge and through here. Or you can, if you've done the fairy rings, you can teleport here, right next to the Caliphite Cave, and walk east from there and north. Or you could take this and walk just north west. There are also some other options to get here. I just don't assume wasting the time of doing it. Now, if you want to get here faster, after the first time you've been here, you can talk to the Strange Face, which is right north of the entrance, and he will give you the medallion. With the medallion, you can teleport here, and it's just easy as that. As I said before, you will need at least 110 combat, and you'll need to complete 20 out of the 30 following quests. Avoid Dance, the Chosen Commander, Demon Slayer, dealing with the Scabrous, the Family Quest, the Haunted Mine, Legends Quest, Missing My Mummy, My Big Arms, Big Adventure, Shadow of the Storm, the Temple at Sinistine, Troll Invasion, Wanted, Between a Rock, Contact, Do No Evil, Dragon Slayer, Fight Arena, The Holy Grail, Lost City, Monkey Madness, Nomad's Requiem, Spirits of El-Id, The Void Stares Back, Troll Stronghold, Wild Gothic Sleeps, Blood Runs Deep, The Curse of Arav, Desert Treasure, Dream Mentor, The Firmic Trials, Horror from the Deep, Love Story, Mountain Daughter, Recipe for Disaster, The Great Brain Robbery. I do not know how to pronounce this. Talket Dill, I don't know what they are, but that quest, and Vampire Slayer. That's not a man, it's vampire. I do not know why. The next part in this guide is what the modes are. Climber is here. If you press Climber, basically what you have to do is, I will show you in a minute what the main objective is. It's certainly the most hardest, but will get you the best rewards, and such. So after you've come in here, you're in this. You have, as if you can see, I press stop, and I get a handicap, and this handicap is no body armor. You can nudge it 3 times or spin it. Once those 3 are out, you cannot change it from there forward, and all the rounds from there are with this handicap until you die or leave. The handicaps are, some are good, most are bad, such as Monster Stun. I think it was... Lifesaver was another one, and I can't remember the last one. So, yes. And you'll just keep on going through many more handicaps, knowing there's 22 handicaps. So once you get to floor 22, it's going to be the hardest for you. So, yes. Alright, so the next mode there is Endurance. Now, in Endurance, it's no handicaps, but you cannot use the bank at all. The bank is off limits, so you have to go with 1 inventory. This is the easiest, but you will need, like, need to be prepared for the bosses. Special is different how do I explain special? It's like you can get 2 nomads at a time or fight the 15 I can't remember, something chickens. that is a fun match, I just use Chinchampas to beat that. That's actually what I like. Um, one fight, in freestyle, you can choose your own settings, your own handicaps, your own boss, but you get no reward. And spectator is you just watch another person in battle. This is what your gear wants to look like. High defensive armor and decent attack bonuses. I'm going to show you the Void gear next. Now, it's always important to have a Dragon Fire Shield or an Anti-Dragon Shield in your inventory. Yet, if you fight Evelarg and if you don't have this, you're pretty much screwed because he can hit up to rapid 500s, draining your prayer, and anti-fires do not work on him. So yeah, Fury would be better, or Chaotic, yet I do not have one, so I cannot use one. For Void, you want this setup, or I will make a few suggestions. Fire Cape is better. Fury is so much better. A Chaotic would be better. A Divine or a better Spirit Shield is better. Or Steadfasts are better too, in any ring of any choice. But on this Void method, I do recommend you use a lot of armor that would help you. Now, if you decide to not use the Void method, I would really consider using the one I already made. Well, the one before this one. This is what you want to look like for your range setup. Almost the same thing, just a little few adjustments. You want the Ava's attractor, or accumulator, or the device, or whatever. You want snakeskin boots instead, but I want dragon just for this. You want Runite. Well, I prefer to use Ruby. Ruby are awesome for the decaying avatar. Yet your range is like level 500 when you fight him. Dragonfire Shield is still useful with Evelarg, or an anti-dragon shield if you cannot afford a DFS. Remember how I said Ruby bolts would be good? Well, yeah, this is how it's really gonna be useful for the decaying avatar and all the other bosses. For an inventory, you want to look like this. If this is your void setup, which if you're voiding with range and melee, you want around 4 brews, 8 restores, because prayer is actually quite useful for the Dominion Tower if you're using void, and it is almost needed. Monkfish food or better, yet I usually use sharks, but I do not have the time right now to run to GE and go get them. For a spec wep, you want a Dragon Dagger, Dragon Claws, even though I don't recommend since the beta is going to actually come into real Runescape soon. I do not know when. I do not recommend the Ava's Accumulator or Attractor Plus for the Void method. If you're hybriding Void or whatever, it's a waste of inventory space, and yeah, it's gonna be the same inventory for just the range, but you're gonna use 2 extra brews instead. Or 2 restores. It really doesn't matter. This is an inventory you want if you want the first setup. I think I shown. Okay. You want around 4 brews, 6 restores. The restores are used for the A-class bosses, such as the Nomad, the Pest Queen, the Decaying Avatar, the Do No Evil bosses, the Dagonoth Mother, or the Love Story boss. I cannot pronounce her name either. So you want the magic short bows because once you face the Dagonoth Mother, it gets annoying if you just wait for that orange every time, and it takes a while. So once it gets to green, you can just shoot out the bow, which I brought the 100 rune arrows for. And next in this, I will be showing what bosses the A-class bosses that you will face. And these bosses are only attainable if you completed the quest or if you beat them already. Now, the A-class bosses are the only ones you really need to know because they are the most powerful, such as the Nomad, the Pest Queen, the Decaying Avatar, and all of them. I think I already mentioned them. Damn. Also, some other bosses that are quite annoying are the Desert Treasure bosses because there are all four of them and they take quite a while. Some others that are quite annoying are all the Recipe from Disaster bosses. They get annoying too. Same with the Dagannoth Mother and others. So yes. Next in this, we will be talking about rewards and what you can get. With rewards, you can obtain journal pages, which if you want to complete the Dominion Tower, they are needed. You'll receive scorpion meat, which is equivalent to a chili potato, I think. And you can you can only use them in the floors. You can also receive Dominion weaponry, such as the Dominion Sword, which is currently the best non-special attack weapon in game. It degrades after 1 minute of full combat though, so I recommend saving it for the big bosses. Dominion Medallion, you can upgrade it, like super. Like you have to complete round 20 in the in endurance mode. Once you completed 100 bosses, you can get the first Dominion marker, which just shows people like the Clan Velexum. You can show them what it is, like how many bosses you face, um, what floors you have done. You can also get Dominion or super restores, prayers, brews, anti-poisons. You cannot sell them, but on the other hand, you can use them. They are 2 doses per, which I think you'd be better off just buying them, but it saves some money, I guess. So yes, these are some of the other rewards you can receive. You can read them here. You can obtain all of these, like the Dominion crossbow I'm going for right now. I'm 25, and I was like 24 and I died at the Nomad. Suffer each type of handicap, you get the Dominion sword, which I did on the first day because I already knew it was the best weapon. You need, like, you can read the rest of them off. Damn, it takes a while to get the staff done. I never realized that. This is how to get your Dominion markers, and I want those Dreadnips. Yeah, Dreadmints are like level 1000. They really help with PVM. And nope. And you can get rewards like you see people with wearing those gloves that just hit you. They're called Goliath gloves. They're the best strength weapon in the game that give the best glove bonus. Also, you can get the Swift gloves, which makes you hit twice in range, which is used for a full Jad. And all of them make it quicker. And complete all the other achievements, complete the Dominion Tower. So, yes. Another thing is, you'll receive intros that are quite annoying, so that's why I blocked mine off. Now, if you decide to block off, it'll make this a lot faster. And yeah, I also forgot, when doing the Dominion Tower, you also want a familiar of some sort. Now I choose a War Tortoise because I do not have enough for a unicorn yet, so I just pile him up with food. Yeah. So I would recommend a Spirit Kayat in the War Tortoise. So after it's dead, you can just summon it and make it pwn. So, or you can have the unicorn in general if you're a super high level. Dominion factor, what you would get the most in Climber, which you get the most rewards from, but the higher you are, the more rewards you will get. Now, like here, I'm facing these bosses, which get really annoying. As I said, remember, you will have to face this thing. And he is quite common after Nomad's requirement. I can't say it. So, yes. It's weak to a stab, I forgot. Maybe. Not just let him kill me. So yeah, guys, this is gonna conclude it up to this guide. I got to around 23 with this gear. I could have made it higher if I would have brought Void or something just to make it faster. But yeah.